Good evening, Aggie Nation. Welcome to James Work Gymnasium in Doylestown, PA. Today we have a MAC Freedom Conference matchup between FDU-Florham Devils and your Delaware Valley University Aggies. FDU comes into the game 1-12 overall and 1-8 in conference play, with their only win actually coming against the Aggies on December 1st, where they won 61-47. Del Val enters today's game 4-9 and 0-9 in conference play. Last game the Aggies played was on Monday at First Play DeSales, where they lost a tough game 98-56. A highlight from that game, however, was freshman Jess Williamson got her second career start and finished with a team-high 12 points. Some other key notes for you here. FDU leads MAC Freedom in steals, 11 per game. Their head coach is Reggie Daniels, first year. And he was also assistant head coach for Stevens women's basketball team from 2019 to 2021 season. I'm also joined by Gordon as well. Usual play-by-play. Let me take the reins today. Gordon, how are we doing this fine evening?
I'm doing fine, Eric. Thanks for letting me ride along here. The Aggies and the Devils, and nobody likes to go through a season without winning at least one game. And both of these teams have wins. FDU-Florham has one total, but Delaware Valley doesn't have one in conference. And this is a strange – we've got 1-5 against 0-6, and if you take the COVID losses, the records look even worse than that. But this game could be to decide who gets to host a playoff game, because there's 9 teams in the conference, and I'm guessing the way the conference will break it down is 8 will play 9 in some kind of play-in game on a Monday night. So if Florham wins here and they have what would effectively be a 3-game lead on Del Val, they would probably host that 8 versus 9 game. This is Delaware Valley's chance. Again, it's weird circumstances. It's 8 versus 9, so you don't want to go nuts about it. But this is their chance to perhaps put themselves in position to host a postseason game.
Yeah, for sure. And we were here Saturday. You saw how loud this crowd can get. And
yes.
Obviously, you want the Aggies to get all the help they can get, and the home crowd could do that for you. And it looks like the national anthem's getting ready to start right now.
This time, we ask everyone to please rise and direct your attention to the American flag by center court for the playing of our national anthem.
And now we're going to get today's starters. For the Devils, a junior from Roxborough, New Jersey, 5'10", forward Cassidy Miller. A senior guard from Camden, New Jersey, 5'6", Ariane Coleman. A freshman from Seymour, Connecticut, a guard, 5'9", Kylie Drezick. A sophomore guard from Dover, Delaware, Tamia Jones. And a junior guard from Lyndhurst, New Jersey, Angela Downey. And your starting lineup for the Aggies. A 5'7" guard from Bensalem, PA, sophomore Haley Keenan. A 5'3" guard from Litz, Pennsylvania, freshman Jess Williamson. A 5'6" guard, sophomore from Reading, PA, Kayla Stankiewicz. A 5'6" guard from Seagalls, New Jersey, team captain and senior Lauren Moretti. And finally, number 32, a 5'7" junior forward from Shannon, Maryland, Lisette Eloy.
Yep, Aggies coached by Laura Hogan, longtime head coach here, a career record of 292 and 343. Of course, was a captain and an ECAC champion here as a point guard. The program's all-time leading scorer when she finished, since been passed by a player she had a close role in recruiting and mentoring. A couple of them, Elisa Kittner, now the head coach at Widener, and Aaron Anastasi, who is an All-American here at Del Val. And as you mentioned, Eric, FDU-Florham, a new head coach, Reggie Daniels, was hired to replace Melissa Brooks. Brooks, I think, moved north to Albany and also was due to give birth to a child right around this time. So on the off chance she's watching at home, hope all is well there. But yep, FDU-Florham and the Aggies tip it off.
And Aggies will get the opening tip. Lauren Moretti gets the ball. Pass top of the key. Stankiewicz to Moretti again. To their top leading scorer, Keenan. Jess Williamson again to Aloy. And Moretti misses the three. Aloy with a great save. Unfortunately, she's out of bounds. Be going the other way.
Yeah, the Aggies with a couple of players in the starting lineup again, who I would think have to be there because of injury and player inability. Jess Williamson getting her third start. Lisette Eloy getting her second or third start. Normally those spots would be taken by Kiara Williams and Taylor Richardson as Florham returns the favor with a turnover.
And Angelia Downey with the travel there. Kayla Stankiewicz will inbound the ball. Gives her leading scorer, Haley Keenan. Stankiewicz, again, looks like the Aggies' biggest problem here was no point guard on Saturday, and they're going to be working through that all year, and it looks like Haley Keenan's going to be the main ball handler.
Yeah, I had a brief conversation with Coach Hogan afterwards, and they're hoping Kayla Stankiewicz can become that point guard, but they struggle for pure ball handling ability. Nice pass there from Keenan. But it's an issue in terms of getting into your offense. It's an issue in terms of running a fast break. There will be 4 or 5 times in most games where Aggies just throw the ball away. They just throw a possession away. And it's something that is clearly a point of emphasis as they try to improve.
Yeah, for sure. Now FDU's going to be bringing up the ball half court. Passing it to Drezick. Drezick looking for the good man and finds Coleman. Top of the key to Drezick again. Goes down to Cassie Miller. Leading rebounder for the team, but throws it away.
Well, Florham coming off a kind of a heartbreaking loss for them. They were up 52-51 with 45 seconds to play against Wilkes and ended up losing by 4. So the Colonels got a bunch of shots late at home. And FDU-Florham fortunately did not have to wait long to have an opponent where they have another reasonable chance to get a win here.
And it looks like that's going to be going off Ariane Coleman. We'll stay with the Aggies here. Jess Williamson to inbound. Passes it to Stankiewicz. Gives it again to Williamson. Again to Keenan running the baseline. Nice pass to Moretti. There's your first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good look from Keenan, who leads the Aggies in just about everything. The only offensive category of note she doesn't lead them in is assists, and she keeps playing point guard. That will probably change too.
Yeah, for sure. Coleman, though, taking things in her own hands, dishes it out to Downey. misses everything. Moretti will grab the rebound. Del Val bringing the ball back up. Stankiewicz, again, like you said, trying to be that primary ball handler now. Hands it off to Jess Williamson. Again, coming off that career high 12 points against the Sows on Monday. See if she can get something going today as well. Pass to Eloy. Misses it. Rebound by FDU. Cassidy Miller actually, I believe, leads the MAC Freedom right now in rebounds per game.
Yeah, Florham, we saw them play in the COVID game last year. Oh, here's Keenan with the steal.
Keenan with the steal. Fast break. Layup. Good.
Saw Florham play last year here. They shot something. They were shooting something like 20% for the season, which is, average for a Division III women's basketball team is 41%. So if you're sub 30, you're really, really struggling.
Get down. He has the ball. They're playing a two-man game. 20. Tamaya Jones misses the reverse layup, and again, Moretti will bring it up. Pass to Stankiewicz. Moretti gonna take the three. Just a little too strong. Coleman will bring it up. Jess Williamson on her. The freshman two-way sport player, played soccer during the fall season. Now moving to basketball. And a nice play there by Kylie Drezik to get the easy finish.
Yep, nice step through on offense to get the layup. And there's one of those possessions.
You wonder if this is Eloy's only second start this year. I wonder if maybe just not good, just the communication a little bit off there.
Yeah, I mean that's. I'm not sure where she was. She was looking to the wing, I guess, and maybe just players playing at different roles, just miscommunication.
Maya Jones going to have a nice feed, but Keenan with the great block, but will be put back anyways. Cassidy Miller getting her first bucket of the game, I believe.
Yeah, 4-4 tie. Keenan leads the team in blocks,
Moretti
too.
with a great pass, and that's going to be a jump ball. Great defensive play there by FDU to recover. Moretti will inbound the ball on the baseline. Looks like it's a set play for Keenan. Moretti hits it. Lauren Moretti for three. The captain for the Aggies. Gives them a 7-4 lead. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Moretti doesn't shoot a real high percentage, but she is the Aggies' most willing shooter, and she's good for 3 or 4 of those a game.
Tamaya Jones driving the base, going to pull up, and not going to hit it. Moretti with the rebound. Looking to go a little fast here. Jess Williamson finds Stankiewicz. And it's going to be blocked. But Stankiewicz gets back. And Aggies will keep possession. Aggies just throwing around the ball, around the 3-point line, and it looks like it's going to be a travel on Eloy. Yeah, it's going to be a travel. Didn't really know what she wanted to do there. She didn't want to know if she wanted to shoot, pass, and unfortunately it leads to a travel.
So Eloy is going to head to the bench and going to get Scarlett King, who got the start on Saturday against Misericordia. Scarlett, a freshman, is the Aggies' tallest available body, and she's a true forward, and that's something Coach Hogan has needed, front court depth, the last couple of years.
Drezik shoots the three and will miss it, and King with the rebound. Ready to bring it back up.
And that's what you want from Scarlett. You want her to rebound. Obviously, scoring would be good too, but most importantly is eliminate those second chance opportunities for the other team.
And that was a great find by Jess Williamson. Unfortunately, King could just not finish. FDU bringing the ball back up. Ariane Coleman. That is a
What they call
turnover.
5 seconds?
It was, I believe, back in
Double dribble.
double dribble,
Yeah.
possibly, or backcourt violation. I'm not too sure. I think it might have been a backcourt violation. And checking in now for FDU is number 23, Destiny Knight. Finds Keenan for the reverse layup.
Nice two-man game there. This is the type of game. Keenan's season high is 28. This is the type of game where she could push that.
Knight with the ball and is going to lose it. And bodies all over the floor, and it's going to be a foul on FDU, I believe.
Yeah, FDU-Florham picks up the foul.
Yep.
Number 4, Coleman picks it up her first.
Ariane Coleman picks up their first foul. And we get a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, Eric, something we saw last on Saturday with Misericordia, the Cougars knew they wanted to put a lot of height on Haley Keenan, who's the Aggies' best player, freshman guard. So they ran some 6'1", 5'11" forwards at her, and it really took Haley about a quarter to get into the flow of the game. She still ended up having a pretty good performance, but did not get a lot of open looks in the half court, kind of had to create things on her own. DeSales has all kinds of length and all kinds of height, and they've been, DeSales has been to a Freedom Conference basketball what Delaware Valley has been to MAC football in just terms of total dominance.
Yeah, powerhouse for sure.
But Florham is neither of those. Florham doesn't have isn't obviously DeSales, but doesn't have that sort of length and depth in terms of forwards. So Keenan is going to play players who are smaller, shorter, or both, and that sets her up for a big game.
Yeah, for sure. And I think FDU is also a pretty small team as well. I think their largest body is a 6'1".
Yeah.
Madison Daly, who does not get much time actually, and got a stoppage on the play. Looks like something wrong with the play clock, possibly.
Yeah.
Or a shot clock.
Yeah, that must be what it is.
So we'll go again. Stankiewicz will inbound the ball from half court, passing it to Jess Williamson. To Laura Moretti. And to Keenan. Back to Moretti. And again, Keenan is always on that baseline and finds Moretti for the easy layup. They're just working that baseline, Gordon, it seems like every possession.
Yeah, Florham's playing a zone, and so Delaware Valley is able to exploit that. But the first pass goes to the baseline, it stretches out the zone, and Florham's not quick enough to get back.
That's right, Downey for the three, misses. Jess Williamson with the rebound and going for the fast break. Finds Stankiewicz for the, just missed the layup there. It's a good look from Williamson again. It's only her third career start. Arian Coleman again has the ball. Looking to drive on Williamson and will miss the layup.
One thing you like about Williamson, she's got really quick feet. So on defense, she's not real tall, but she's got quick feet, and it makes her tough to get around.
Yep, definitely from, I think from the soccer, it definitely helps out a lot.
Well, true.
Again, finds Keenan on the baseline, and again, Moretti.
Same play every time.
Exact same play.
Yeah. What Delaware Valley's doing is they're bringing King down into about the high post, which in the zone brings the forward, the middle of that 2-3 defense up, and leaves the baseline wide open every single time.
And Tamai with the miss. However, Cassidy Miller will put back second chance. 13-6 is the score. Aggies still have the lead. Minute 45 left to go in the first quarter. Again, looking for that same play, possibly. No, they're going to be passing it to the foul line, and King was not ready for it.
Yeah, Miller that time, she sagged off of King a little bit, made sure that the baseline wasn't there. Until Scarlett shows that she's going to take the ball and drive, you can play off of her a little bit.
That's correct. Now we got Coleman over there. Again, driving on Williamson again. Really likes that matchup, I guess she's seen, but hasn't really been able to convert much. And now Tamaya with the and one.
Oh, nice move. Good, strong finish there from Tamaya Jones.
Tamaya Jones, 5'6". Last game at Wilkes, she only had 2 points, and she already has that tonight in the first quarter.
All gravy from here.
And now we got some substitutions. We got Stankiewicz coming out for the sophomore Asia Kellum. And Destiny Knight came out, and I believe it was for number 13. No, not number 13. It was maybe it was 13, actually. Yeah, it was 13, I believe.
Drezik
is back in. Yeah, she was a starter, but she came out, I guess. King misses the jumper and rebounded to Coleman. And Tamaya, nice look to Cassidy Miller, but misses the layup. And Coleman with the heads up, trying to get it off King. However, it looks like her foot was already out of bounds.
Well, the officials actually pointed that it was DeSale's ball, or Florham ball. But apparently he said something different because the other all 10 players reacted the exact opposite.
And Stankiewicz again bring up the ball. And looks like Moretti yet again.
Yeah, it's...
At this rate, she might finish with 30.
Well, she's certainly going to shoot much higher percentage. She's 5 for 7 for 11 points, and Keenan has 5 assists in the first quarter.
And that's going to be a turnover from FDU. Drezik just could not handle that pass.
In fact, with that pass, Eric, Keenan already has a season high on assists. We've got 28 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Wow. And Moretti is open for the three. Decides not to take it, though. Stankiewicz passes it to Keenan. Keenan's going to drive the paint. It's going to pass it to King, not take it, and hard foul. Asia will be going to the line after that one. Looks like foul was on possibly Drezik.
I think so, yeah. It's good take from Kellum there, or Kellum, to just put it up when you're that close, be aggressive.
Asia Kellum is shooting 50% from the free throw line this year. And she hits the first. And misses the second. Rebound to Cassidy Miller, and will be off of Keelam. FDU will inbound the ball. Maya Jones will bring it up court. Moretti's on her, and it's the buzzer beater. No, will not finish it. Well, after one, if you're an Aggies fan, you're happy.
Yeah.
Devils fan, maybe not so much. 16-9 the score.
Yeah, a good first quarter from Delaware Valley. You know, there's nothing that says that you have to try something different if you found something that works. And it was the same play very frequently there in that first quarter, but it ended up giving Keenan 5 assists on basically 4 layups for Lauren Moretti. And so first quarter shooting, first quarter numbers for you, Eric. Aggies 7 for 14 from the floor, 1 for 3 from behind the arc, and split their free throws. Devils 4 of 14 from the floor, and where they've, just struggled mightily the last couple of seasons is behind 3, and 0 for 4 tonight to start that game. Florham last year when they were here, they took a lot of threes that, were not particularly high-quality shots. So
yeah, correct. And another stat I'm looking at here is, again, Saturday when we were here, I believe they were minus 11 on the assist turnover margin. They're plus 1 right now, so
yeah,
that's definitely a key there. And for FDU, they're 0 assists to 7 turnovers, so they're minus 7 in that category.
Oof.
But yeah, we're definitely seeing the ball movement. Ball movement's great on the offensive side of the ball. Moretti again is getting open looks. Keenan's finding her every time, it seems like.
Some scores for you from the other 3 games in the conference tonight. DeSales, not surprisingly, up big on Wilkes. DeSales first in the conference. Wilkes would be 7th. It's 16-5 with 4 minutes to play. Stevens Institute of Technology, who's in second place in the conference, playing Arcadia, and that is a lopsided Ducks lead. They lead Arcadia 21-5. And what figured to be the best game of the night, at least in terms of overall quality, in terms of records and such, Kings leads Misericordia with 18 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's 16-10 Kings.
And checking in now is Jenna Shizzle, checking in for Asia Kellum. And what a steal. What a play by Keenan. Haley Keenan, leading scorer, gets a fast break, easy too. Bringing up now is Arian Coleman. Passing it to Jones. And again, another turnover. Keenan. Another layup. 20-9 in favor of the Aggies. Jones passes it to Downey. Jones with the ball again. He's going to take the jumper. A little short. Coleman with the rebound. And that three is going to be nothing but air. And looks like Jones is down on the other side of the floor. Might be rolling an ankle. Moretti passes it to Keenan. Back to Moretti. Great ball movement here by the Aggies. Stankiewicz will take the jumper and will hit.
Nice job there by Kayla Stankiewicz, who's shown over the last couple of games a little bit of an offensive game. She had her season high for points against Misericordia the other night, or the other afternoon.
So some substitutes for FDU. Cassidy Miller will come out. Destiny Knight will check in. And again, like I said, Tamaya Jones might have rolled an ankle or something there, and checking in for her is number 40, Madison Daly. Like I said, the tallest member they have on the team. Destiny Knight will take the three, misses it, gets her own rebound. Drezik to Downey, to Knight, to Coleman. Keenan with the nice hands. And that's going to be a turnover again on FDU. Great defense so far we've been seeing from the Aggies.
Yeah, FDU-Florham so far 4 for 17. And as you mentioned, now the assist to turnover margin is -9.
Again, Stankiewicz bringing up the ball from half court. Knight is on her. Laura Moretti, team captain, looking for the open man. Going to find King. Moretti thought about taking the three there. King does.
I'd like to see Scarlett turn around and make a move to the basket.
Moretti for the three. We'll miss it. There it is. King getting a little aggressive on the board and will miss the layup, unfortunately.
That's okay. Good rebound. Good strong take. I know it didn't work, but I'd like to see her be a little more aggressive offensively.
Yeah, you keep doing that. One's sure to go down eventually. Coleman with the drive. Not be able to finish. Moretti with the rebound. Moretti bringing up all herself. Pass to Shizzle. Back to Moretti. And yes, Haley Keenan hits the jumper on the baseline.
Keenan now, Eric, 10 points, 5 for 5, 5 assists, 4 steals, and a block.
Triple-double watch here sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Coleman with the
and it maybe steals instead of rebounds, which is a weird one.
Coleman passes it to Daly. Daly will take that jumper, misses it. Keenan will bring up the ball, passing it to Shizzle. Back to Stankiewicz. And there goes King. Going to fake the drive, pass back out to Keenan. Will miss the three, and Coleman with the rebound. Downey to Coleman. Coleman got a nice play there, but great play by Shizzle there, but unfortunately Daly was there to
clean up the mess.
Yep, clean up the mess. See what the Aggies can do this possession. Get back to that maybe baseline from Keenan, find him right, which is exactly what they're doing right here.
They just switched the other side, so.
Oh, they were looking for it. Again, Moretti with the ball, passing it to Keenan. And to Stankiewicz, and hard. That was a good foul by FDU there. Didn't want to give that easy, too. Foul's going to be on Angelia Downey. That's going to be her second. Stankiewicz is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Checking in now for FDU, number 34, Jezreel Reynolds.
Stankiewicz on the season.
And it looks like Jones is okay, which is a good sight to see. She's back on the court.
Yeah, I don't think Florham has a ton of healthy bodies. They've got, 5 players on the bench, 6 players on the bench, but one of them's in sweatshirts. One hasn't taken off her warm-ups. 2 of them haven't taken off their warm-ups. They have 2 different styles of warm-ups. So I think he's got a 3-man bench tonight.
Oof. Coleman with the drive. Nice find to Tamaya Jones. Easy 2. And checking back in also for the Aggies is Jess Williamson. I believe she checked in for Lauren Moretti and got Haley Keenan to Shizzle. So Williamson.
Oh, Scarlett, shoot that.
And Scarlett travels.
I'm guessing this may be Scarlett's mother here in front of us. We were thinking the same thing when she got the ball. Put it up.
Coleman will bring up the ball again. Reynolds giving that nice screen, and Downing with the miss. Moretti gets back the rebound, so it wasn't her that was taking off the court. I'm trying to think who was. Keenan. It's a long 2, misses. Coleman with the rebound. And Downey's going to drive the paint. And actually, no, a turnover.
Good job by
Keenan
Moretti.
again to Moretti. And the finish. What a finish. Lauren Moretti.
A tough shot for Lauren there. She's now 6 for 9 for 13 points. Season high on the for Lauren is 20 against Juniata back in November.
Essay Knight with a good cut. Missed the floater, and that's off of Del Val, I believe. Yep, we'll stay with FDU there. Oh, no. Or no, yes, it will be a timeout. Aggies ball will stay with the Devils. So yeah, like you were saying, that that three bench deep, it looks like.
Yeah.
A lot of the players will be playing some tough minutes, and again, we'll keep an eye on Jones. It looked like she rolled her ankle earlier again. She's still out there, so but that could be a factor later on in the game, especially once we're getting to that third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, Daniels, I think he was a relatively late hire for Florham. Yeah, September, so very late.
Okay.
So normally you'll see, coaches change over April, May, June, but Daniels was hired in September, which means, he had negative time to recruit, right? By the time he was head coach, the people were already in school. So he's kind of dealing with what's there, and we'll make the best of it. And he'll have his first recruiting class and his first real chance to shape the program next fall.
And unfortunately for FDU, their best player from last year, at least stats-wise, Jada Bing, out with an injury tonight.
Yeah, I recognize her over there on the bench. She's a good ball handler and a good scorer. When she was a freshman, she was the top scorer in the
Keenan with another
conference.
steal again to Jess Williamson, who's going to get that fast break. And it's going to get swatted down by Tamaya Jones. What a defensive play. Mm-hmm. We'll stay with Del Val, though. But that was a great play by Jones there. Stankiewicz will inbound here. Going to give it to Moretti. Moretti's going to just shoot that right away.
Yeah,
she liked what she saw, and that's
her spot.
That is exactly her spot. Took the words right out of my mouth. I was watching her during warm-up, probably about a couple hours before the game, and she was hitting consistently from that area, actually. Moretti with a nice save to Williamson. Stankiewicz getting the offense set up here. It's Williamson and to Keenan. Stankiewicz again to Moretti. Keenan with the cut.
Oh.
And the nice rejection there by Reynolds. Coleman bringing the ball up.
That's why they tell you to play with your hands up. Sometimes the ball finds you.
And it looks like a violation on FDU, which will give the Aggies the ball. Another turnover again on FDU. I'm curious, what's the turnovers now for FDU?
It's 2 assists to 14 turnovers.
Okay, all right, so yeah. Something they got to clean up fast because this game's getting a little out of hand. 31-13. Jess Williamson going to take the three. Hits it!
Wow.
Jess Williamson, the freshman.
2 for 7 from 3 this year. So now, not a lot of games played. This is just her 5th.
Tamaya Jones with the missed layup, and Jess Williamson again bringing it up court to Stankiewicz. Laura Moretti gives the King to Stankiewicz. Looks like they're looking for King in the post. To Keenan. Haley Keenan with the jumper. No, short. Kylie Drezik with the rebound. And Coleman will bring it up court again. Drezik tonight. I believe that's going to be off of Keenan. Yes, it will be. It looks like Asia Keelam will check back in for Stankiewicz. Nope, for Keelam. Haley Keenan will take a seat. Inbound the ball to Coleman. Tamaya Jones going to drive on Moretti. Nice spin move, but just not the finish. Williamson going fast here. Sees Asia, and a great find.
Yeah, nice job
Asia
by the young point guard there.
It was. Asia Keelam with an easy 2. And when we saw Saturday with Jess Williamson, it looked like she didn't play many minutes. I don't remember off the top of my head. Maybe it was like 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah.
I think she's still getting used to the basketball life. You know, she's playing soccer in the fall, maybe just adjusting. And, you know, again, like on Monday, 12 points, team high against the Sows. And she looks pretty impressive so far here.
Yeah, and this is just her 5th game of her college career. As you mentioned, 2-sport athlete. So maybe she even I think there may be a rule that you have to take a certain amount of time off in between sports.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Or maybe it just made sense for her, but she's got good speed. She's aggressive, looking down the floor in transition, which is good.
And I knew for a while at the start of the year with the women's soccer, she led the D3 in scoring, I believe, in goals for a while. So, all right, we're back to action now. Coleman's going to bring the ball up. Coleman passes to Drezik, back to Coleman. Coleman put the hair out of the bun now and into the ponytail, maybe trying to change something up here.
I didn't recognize it at first.
Jones to Reynolds with a nice pass, but great defense there by Moretti to get the hand on the ball, allowing Reynolds not to get that easy too.
Let's see if Moretti gets a block on that.
Knight and Reynolds will check out. Checking in is Downey and I believe that's Miller, Cassidy Miller. And that was a well-designed play there, getting Kylie Drezik just open right off the inbound. Stankiewicz will bring up the ball here. Again to Williamson. To Asia. Back to Stankiewicz, back to Williamson, back to Asia. To Eloy track back in, and that was a great movement there, but just could not finish. Moretti, though, with the rebound. Second chance. Stankiewicz again to Williamson. And Moretti for 3. Missed it, but Asia with a tough will not get the rebound.
Delaware Valley's really got 3 point guards and an undersized shooting guard right out there. This is their small lineup taken to an absurd degree.
Yes, that's right. Lisette Aloy is, I believe,
she's the only forward, but
yeah, the only forward.
Lauren doesn't play point guard, but that's the kind of the build she has.
Yeah, for sure.
And they would be 4 undersized point guards too. So
for sure.
This is their tiny lineup.
Williamson, Stankiewicz, back to Moretti. Just going to take that all day, and that's an easy 2 for Moretti right there. Top of the key. And it looks like FDU will get the last shot of the half. Coleman is going to drive. No. believe that was Miller with the rebound, but just could not finish, and that will end the half. 38-19 in favor of the Aggies.
Well, Eric,
what do you think?
You can't complain about either the score or how they got there. They found something to exploit in the first quarter. They kept the pressure on in the second quarter, and a good all around first half for Delaware Valley on both sides of the ball.
For sure. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back to give you some updates on the score on Mac Freedom, give you some halftime stats. You're watching Delaware Valley University women's basketball. All right, welcome back. We got a 38-19 score. Gordon, what are some stats you see so far that are standing out to you?
Well, I mean, anytime you can shoot 50% from the floor, you're doing well. And Delaware Valley's 16 of 32. Florham is has the rebounding advantage, but Delaware Valley has one more three, and really the numbers we hit on it throughout the half. In terms of to give you a sense for how each team is doing offensively, whether they're able to get into a flow and take care of the ball. Delaware Valley is a +5, which is the best ratio I've seen for them in a long, long time. 11 assists, more than half of them for Haley Keenan, who we'll talk about in a second. 11 assists to 6 turnovers, and Florham has struggled. Their point guard is 3 assists and 6 turnovers. As a team, they have 4 assists and 14 turnovers. So when you're -10 and you're shooting whatever it is that Florham's shooting, 28%, 25%, you're in tough spot. So for Delaware Valley, individual standouts, Laura Moretti, a season high is 20 points. She's going to easily eclipse that here. She's got 18 points at the moment, 8 for 12 from the floor, a couple of threes, 6 rebounds, an assist in 15 minutes. And Haley Keenan, you could put her on triple-double watch. It would be a weird one to get. She's got 10 points, 6 assists. She's got 6 steals. She's only got 1 rebound. She's got 6 steals. And, Keenan and Moretti have just their skill level and their talent has been the difference. Other scores for the Aggies in the first quarter, Kayla Stankiewicz at 4 and 3 apiece for Jess Williamson and Asia Kellum. For the Devils, Kylie Drezick hit a couple of threes. She has 8 points, 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 3 rebounds in 16 minutes of action. Other scores for the Devils, Tamaya Jones has 5, Cassidy Miller with 4, and Madison Daly with 2.
And Gordon, I'm going to throw out a little key stat too that, might be why the Aggies are up by so much. Angelia Downey was second in MAC Freedom last year with 65 three-pointers. Led the team second in MAC Freedom Conference. She's 0 for 4 so far tonight. Yeah,
and it's a good point, Eric. And that's her game. She's only taken 4 shots. They've all been 3-point attempts. She's not going to get you a ton in rebounds. She's not a ball handler. She's not going to get you a ton in assists. And so, that's an issue. Other scores at the half for you very quickly. Kings on top of Misericordia, 33-18. All of these are halftime scores. DeSales comfortably in front of Wilkes, no surprise there, 40-18. And Arcadia down 18 to Stevens at the half. It's the Ducks 42 and the Knights 24.
So it looks like the lineups coming out for the Aggies is all the starters from the start of the game, except it looks like Scarlett King is going to be coming in
instead
to start.
Of Eloy, yeah.
Yeah, instead of Eloy. And for FDU, looks like the exact same starters they had started their game. Cassidy Miller, Arian Coleman, Tamaya Jones, Angelia Downey.
Aggies looking to pick up their first win in front of a crowd in a home crowd in a long time. Now, they won a bunch of games in the weird COVID season last year with nobody in the gym. But this will be the first time in a while they've actually had fans here to enjoy a victory.
That's right. And Keenan now will take the ball. Looking for Moretti. She was open for a tiny bit. King now with the take and will miss it. Rebound, Coleman. Again, puts the hair back up in the bun. She can't decide she wants to go with the bun or the ponytail tonight, it looks like. And Tamaya Jones misses the layup. Stankiewicz, again, the primary ball handler tonight. Like you said, looks like that's what they want her to do from now on, the rest of the season. Pass it Jess Williamson to Scarlett King and to Keenan again.
Yeah, it benefits a couple of players. It benefits Stankiewicz because she's not going to be a big scorer. Nice look from King. It benefits Keenan because it takes her off the ball so that she can move around, which is where she's most beneficial. And it benefits Moretti because Moretti can set up it outside, which is what she wants to do. Keenan and Moretti, to maximize their value, somebody else has to play point guard.
Yeah, for sure. And Coleman with the pass and will not find it. And it goes to Drezick, who hits the 3.
Just like they planned it.
They needed that to fall. They need to see some shots start falling if they want to creep back into this one. Moretti now Gets the top of the key to Williamson. To Keenan and to Moretti, who gets to take the three. No. Rebound, Cassidy Miller leading again FDU in rebounds per game. Coleman bringing the ball back up to Jones. And Jones will a little too strong on that one. And Coleman with the near turnover. Jones again finds Coleman right in the paint, and that's going to be a turnover.
Good help defense from Scarlett there. Williamson got beat a little bit by Coleman, and King stepped over and basically made it so that there was no angle on the shot.
For sure. Moretti now is going to find King on the baseline. She's going to take that baseline jumper and
beautiful pass.
That was a pass. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. All right, good pass there. Stankiewicz puts it back up. Coleman. That's going to be a 3-ball from FDU again.
Yeah, that Haley.
Kylie Drezik.
Yeah, Keenan's got to be smarter on that. That's the only thing for Florham that's working. Don't leave her standing all by herself in the spot of her choosing.
Jess Williamson. It's all about the three, but we'll pass it to Keenan instead. And was looking for Moretti. Tie up, but Williamson gets the ball, and that's going to be, yep, she stepped out of bounds. Williamson stepped out of bounds. And we'll be going the other way, FDU's ball. Looks like Del Val will be calling the timeout here. Yep. 30-second timeout, I believe.
Let's see. I'm signaled yet? Yes, sir.
Yep, Del Val 30-second timeout. So 40-25, FDU is trying to claw their way back into this one. A couple threes by Kylie Drezik definitely will do the trick.
Yeah, Drezik now with 14 points. We'll check and see what her season high is.
And we're back, and the ball will be going to FDU here. Downey will inbound it to Coleman. Yeah, Ariane Goldman has been struggling this game. Not too sure with her turnover ratio, but it seems...
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't think it's that great, yeah.
it's 2-1 the wrong direction. 54 assists to 100 turnovers on the season.
Coleman directing traffic. Again, Williamson doing a great job on her.
That's a travel.
And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah.
Williamson is doing some great defense on Coleman all night.
Yeah, Williamson's got good, quick feet. And notice we mentioned earlier that Jada Bing, she must have got hurt in the first game of the season. She's only played one game. The other player who took absorbed a lot of minutes and we have not seen tonight, I'm not sure if she's on the bench at all, is Brielle Fadeau.
Yeah, she was out tonight. I talked to the assistant coach. Not too sure what's going on there, but she is out for the night. And that is her shot.
There's Downey.
There's Downey, yep. I was just talking about her at halftime. She needs to find that three-point game because that is her game. And now it looks like FDU's getting a lot more aggressive now on the defensive side. It's going to be a foul, though, on, it looks like Tamaya Jones. Yep.
Yeah, it's the old adage, once you see some shots go down, a good defensive play energizes the offense. Same thing here. Starting to hit some shots. It's got some energy. They're moving quicker in their zone defense.
Moretti finds King underneath the basket. That extra pass to Williamson. Moretti thinking about the three, but no, going to drive it. Kick back out to Williamson for the three. Misses. King, though, with the rebound.
Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't over the back, but okay.
Moretti for three again. Just cannot find that right there.
Yeah, we mentioned that Lauren is a willing shooter, but she's shooting 27% on the season. The Aggies as a team do not shoot a good percentage, 23%.
Coleman going to bring the ball back up. Going to be passing it to Maya Jones. It looks like it's been always a two-man game between Coleman and Jones.
Yeah, the forwards do not get into the action very much for them.
And that's going to be turnover again on Coleman. Believe it was
I think it was Downey.
Downey and Drezik did not know who wanted to go after that ball and let it go right between both of them. Already will inbound the ball here to Stankiewicz.
Now, Keenan had 10 points on 5 for 5 shooting in the first quarter. She hasn't scored since. She doesn't have a steal or an assist. She's been, she's not in the, there she is. She's been kind of taken out of the game. I don't know whether it's something defensive or what, but she has not been a contributor here for the last quarter plus.
And that's going to be a turnover on Stankiewicz there. Jones will get the steal. The errant pass, that goes right to Moretti with the scoop and score.
Yeah, good play by Stankiewicz makes that happen by Delaware Valley has not run press. I shudder to think how many turnovers we would have if these two teams started pressing each other. But
Coleman directing traffic again, trying to get this offense, the game going, because they need to get it going now. Coleman, that's going to be an illegal screen on Cassidy Miller there, going the other way. Again, another turnover for FDU.
Yeah, and those are killer because, I mean, Miller sets an illegal screen. She's not screening for anything. She's not there. The ball handler's not driving to the rim. She's not taking a three. She's not really within 6 feet of her. So that's basically just a moving pick.
Moretti again going to take that foul line jumper. It's going to be a little short there, and Miller again with the rebound. Coleman bringing the ball up. Coleman to Drezik to Jones. Jones going to drive, and it's going to be a turnover. I don't know if they tripped on each other or she just...
Yeah, what happened there is Keenan helped out on defense, came down and swiped and hit the ball, and it hit Jones in the feet, and she got tangled in it and fell over.
Unfortunate there for Tamaya Jones. Stankiewicz bringing the ball back up to Williamson on the wing. To Keenan, to Moretti. Moretti directing traffic.
Yeah.
And King on the top of the key. King looking for that pass to Williamson for the three. No.
She's fallen in love with that a little bit. She saw one go down, but she's 2 for 11 on the season.
Drezik with the rebound to Coleman. Downey missed the three, but Miller with the rebound. That's going to be a jump ball. Okay. Keenan with the good defense there. We'll stay with FDU, though. Checking in now for the Aggies. It's first time second half. Asia Kellum coming in for Jess Williamson. Coming to inbound to here, looking for Downey, I believe. Yes, and Asia just missed that. And that's a three ball. Drezik misses, but Jones with the take, and again, another three off the mark. Asia with the rebound, and she's fast. She's tiny, but she's fast.
Yeah.
She's always looking to push the pace and wisely decides to slow it down. Looking for the Larmer ready to King. King is going to just take that jumper and hits it.
There you go, Scarlett. Nice shot.
Those King's first 2 points of the night.
Scarlett's got good footwork. She rebounds well. She's a decent defender. She's the type of person you might take her into the gym and say, okay, you're not allowed to move within 4 feet of the basket. I just want you to shoot for the next hour, right? Get a feel, see a bunch go in. That's going to be your offensive game.
And Stankiewicz could not handle that pass there from Keenum. Yeah, Haley Keenan's been very quiet ever since that first quarter. I don't know if Coach Reggie Daniels there has had something defensively schemed up in one of those timeouts to just quiet her down, but really hasn't done much since that first quarter.
No, she has 2 rebounds and 4 missed field goals, and that's it, and almost a half of play.
Coleman dishes it out to Drezik. Again to Coleman, to Drezik, to Coleman. Playing a 2-man game. Ready with the good hands. Coleman will keep the ball to Drezik. And that's to Downey, I believe. That's actually to Drezik. Sorry, that is actually Drezik on the wing there.
And Drezik with 14 points, by the way. This is already her career high. 5th start, 13th game. Kylie's previous season high, this is her first time in double digits, was 9 points on a couple of occasions as recently as Saturday against Wilkes.
Moretti with the ball now here, and to Haley Keenum. Back out to Moretti into Asia, who goes to Stankiewicz. Haley Keenum again, looking for Moretti. Ooh, she just missed Moretti underneath the basket again. That same play they're doing all throughout the first quarter. Moretti with the offensive rebound. We'll take it back out.
Moretti is an underrated rebounder. She averages 7 rebounds per game. If you looked at her, you would not say, "Oh, I bet she's a
That's a
big
weapon
rebounder."
for Asia. Ooh, off the mark. And again, Moretti trying to get in there. And that's going to be a tie-up.
She's just got an incredible ability. If you bring the ball down below your chest, there's a decent chance she's going to get to it.
Yeah, and when I played basketball for a year, but I was always told from my coach, rebounding is all about your willingness.
Well, she's willing. That's
Now, already passed out to Stankiewicz, but that's going to be a turnover.
Moretti was wide open because Florham forgot the defender after she inbounded the ball.
Drezik's going to drive, but nothing there for her, so let's kick out to Coleman. Coleman with the nope, and Miller misses the easy putback. Looking for Moretti, Asia was. Asia again gets the ball, is going to pass it to Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz, don't know how many field goals she's taken this game, but it seems like not much.
No, she's not. As I mentioned earlier, she's not a shooter, and it's so tonight you're not seeing the turnover problem because Florham, frankly, isn't strong enough on-the-ball defenders to generate that. But what you are seeing is you want your point guard to take the ball on the wing against the zone and to know what they're going to do, to penetrate, to pass quickly.
That was a good pass there by Jones. She makes the extra pass to Miller, who just cannot finish. It's been like that all night for FDU, it seems like, just cannot finish.
Yeah. And for Delaware Valley, with their guards, count the number of times they catch the ball, turn and face the basket, and pause for a second. It's almost every single time. And that combined with the fact that unless you're a great outside shooting team, the zone is the right defense to play. That's what they're missing. That's what a point guard does. That's
Downey misses the three, but that is going to be a foul, I believe, on Stankiewicz, or was that Moretti?
No, it was Stankiewicz.
Stankiewicz, and that's going to be, I believe, a 3-point.
Yep.
Three
freebies.
3 freebies, that's correct. Yep, that's what they're signaling. And there was also a foul before that. I don't know who that was on.
I did not catch the one before it.
Downey, 58.
Yeah, not a good three-point shooter, free throw shooter.
58.3 on the year.
Wow, Florham is, good grief, Florham shoots 54% from the foul line.
Yeah, they're actually, I believe, last in the conference this year.
Yeah, I would, Oof.
You would think of a 3-point specialist, you would think they'd be pretty good at the free throw line, but
right.
Not the case for Downey. All right, score is 44-33 in favor of the Aggies. Aggies need to start getting some points now. Moretti, that's how they get it done, but ooh, that was nice defense there. I believe that was on Jerezik that made that nice play there. Passing it to Downey, who's going to take that three. Yep, she wants that all day, and she's going to hit it. 44-36, FDU making this a game.
Yeah.
Moretti, she is denied by Tamaya Jones. What a good comebacker there, and it's the last shot.
That was
Can't make the buzzer beater.
That was a good quarter for FDU-Florham. They got a couple of threes to go down, and Delaware Valley on offense, that was not much there that quarter.
No, not at all. Not at all.
A lot of possessions with, just kind of shots because the clock was winding down. Florham has improved on defense, so some of those wide open layups underneath the baseline aren't there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the score was 38-19.5, and as you can see, they only scored 6 points, Delaware Valley, that third quarter. So they got to find their offensive game, and they got to find it fast because FDU is not going away quietly. And it looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a fourth quarter slaughterfest going on here.
Yeah, well, it's a chance for again, these two teams, most of the nights when they take the court, they know they're going to be significant underdogs. They each only really have a couple of games in conference play where they know they have a legitimate, strong chance to win, right? And this is one of these games. games against each other, the games against Wilkes, maybe the games against Arcadia. The conference here is pretty clearly tiered in terms of who's at the top. It's 2 teams, DeSales and Stevens. And then you've got some good teams in the middle, Kings and Misericordia. And, Arcadia, on occasion, you can put them in there. I'm not really sure. We haven't seen Lycoming, so we don't know. But this is one that, if you're Coach Daniels, this was the 2-game stretch that you had circled. Home for Wilkes, at Delaware Valley. These are the games that you want to try and get. You want to try and win those games so that the players who are here, whatever happens the rest of the way, they don't come out of this season with, 1-24 or 0-25 or whatever it is.
An interesting note here, too, again, is FDU did not go to their bench at all that third quarter. So, again, they're sticking with the
That's true, yeah.
Sticking with the starters again for the fourth. And again, Aggies 0 for 9 in the MAC Freedom Conference this year. So let's see if they can get their first tonight. FDU will start with the ball.
Well, outscored 17-6 in that quarter. Now, the one thing the Aggies will have is a little bigger crowd.
And Downey now is just starting to jack up threes left and right. And, the saying is shoot or shoot. And she made the last 2, and that one was just a little off the mark.
The thing is, though, I'm not sure they have a better play, right? Her and Dreisig firing up threes is probably the best offensive play they have.
All right, Delaware Valley, what do you got for us? Stankiewicz passing it to Williamson. Lisette is going to check in for the first time this half. Coming in for Scarlett King. Lisette now going to turn around, drive to the paint. And just going to pass it back out to Moretti. Moretti's going to take a long 2 and swish.
Nice shot there by Lauren. That is a new season high with 22 points on the season.
Coleman now.
To Downey. I would just keep riding it.
Downey's feeling it now.
Even if she only hits 30%, it's better than any other play they have.
Jess Williamson now with the ball in to Moretti. Stankiewicz. He's going to be driving the paint and just throwing up something. And wow! Throwing up a prayer, and it is answered. That was a big bucket there.
Yep.
Tamaya Jones will drive the paint and will be fouled on the play by Eloy, I believe.
Yep.
It's going to be 2 at the line.
Nobody in foul trouble. We've had 8 free throws all game.
Yeah. And for Tamaya Jones, she is shooting 40% from the free throw line this year, so make her earn it.
Yeah. Schissel checking back in. She played a handful of minutes in the first
and
half.
I wonder if that's going to be a matchup for her against Downey. And that's what it looks like it might be.
Yeah,
actually.
she's a little bigger. She's a little quicker, so maybe you're hoping you can adjust the get Downey to adjust the shot just a little bit to account for the bigger player. Yeah, it didn't look like a 40% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
That looked good.
48-41, only a 7-point game. 8 minutes to go in the game. Is that Aloy to Moretti? And Chisel just misses that. And stepping out of bounds there was Lizette Aloy. Again, we'll go Devil's way. Again, Jess Williamson's done a great job on Coleman all game, and she's going to need to do that here in the fourth quarter. Again, and Moretti there anticipated. Oh, but Coleman gets it right back. They knew they were looking for Downey, and Moretti was ready for that. Miller falls to the deck.
That was...
Williamson comes up with the steal to Moretti. And a nice
block by
Downey. Downey is just everywhere this second half. Single-handedly trying to bring the team back.
Well, the good thing is, by virtue of the one guy who stood up and reacted the way he did, I now know who Lauren Moretti's father is. That's pretty easy to pick out, because he badly wanted a foul on that.
I believe that was all ball, though.
It was a clean block, yeah. It's the price of being 5'5" or whatever she is.
Jess Williamson to Shizzle. To Aloy. to Haley, and that's an area. Williamson gets the ball back to Shizzle. And you know Moretti's going to take that all day, every day. It's going to hit it. Free ball from Moretti.
Big possession there for Del Val. Get this back to a double-digit lead with 7:35 to go.
Coleman walking it up the floor. Coleman directing traffic. It looks like Moretti now is actually playing on Downey, and Cassidy Miller misses that jumper. Again, Williamson looking to go fast and is going to almost get that ball stolen from Tamaya Jones, and it looks like she scraped her knee on that harbor. A little rough. She's a little shaken up, but she'll walk it off. Again, Downey will inbound the ball again here for, we're actually getting Scarlett King coming back in for, what's that, Eloy? And Daly actually checked in for FDU as well.
First sub of the second half.
For that was Cassidy Miller she checked in for. Tamaya Jones is going to go and not be able to finish. I believe it was Scarlett King with the rebound. Laura Moretti will bring it up court. To King. To Shizzle. Moretti. To Williamson. Top of the key to Shizzle. Again to Moretti. And King will take that and just miss. A little too strong there. Open look. King will keep taking those. Jones almost mishandled that ball. And to Downey. Little off the mark there.
Yeah, that was as open as you can get.
Del Val got a little lucky there, I would say. Williamson to Shizzle. Back to Williamson. Again, we're trying to see Haley Keenan get something going in the second half. Other than that first quarter, she's been very quiet, and that's going to be a walk right there. King just did not know what she wanted to do again. Another pass or assist, she wasn't too sure.
I understand the play with Keenan was working early in the game.
Yeah.
Whether it's an adjustment or something's just off for Delaware Valley, it's not now. I wonder if do you bring her back out and let her run a play or two as the point guard? Put the ball in her hands with the court in front of her instead of putting the ball in her hands on the baseline where, she's really got two decisions, penetrate or, dish to somebody right next to her.
I know Moretti's having a great game with
27,
but, Keenan coming into the game with the team leading scorer, you're going to need some big buckets from her coming down to the wire this game.
Because the role she's playing, she's effectively, you've taken probably your most skilled player, and she's not really involved in the game. Not offensively, at least. Again, since she started, and I realized she wasn't going to shoot 20 for 20 with 24 assists, but the first quarter she was 5 for 5 with 6 assists. Since then, she hasn't even attempted a shot this half. She's 0 for 4 in the second quarter, and she has 3 rebounds, and that's it. And no more assists. Scoreboard update for you. Really, this is the closest game of the bunch in the conference. Stevens Tech up 24 on Arcadia with 9 minutes to play. DeSales up 40, 58-18 with late in the third quarter. And Misericordia leading King. The other way around. Kings leading Misericordia 46-30 with 9.5 to play there.
All right. Out of the timeout, Del Val comes out with King, Williamson, Moretti. I believe that is Stankiewicz, and who's the last person?
Williamson, I think,
Haley Keenan.
Oh, okay.
For FDU, you got Downey, Coleman, Daly. I believe that is number 13 over there, Drezick, and Tamaya Jones. Again, they've only had, I believe, 1 or 2 substitutions the whole second half. Downey for the 3, a little too strong. Coleman with the tie up there. And I'll stay with FDU. Or no, it will not stay with FDU. It actually will go in favor of the Aggies. And it actually seems like no one knows who it goes with right now. And, yep, it will stay with the Aggies.
This is not just a season high for Laura Moretti, by the way. This is a career high. It was 26 coming into tonight. Whoops.
And Moretti, unfortunately, with the bad pass there, and Coleman's going to get that easy layup. That is what you cannot have for the Aggies here with only 5:30 left to go in the game. Williamson to Moretti. To Keenan. The King. King thought about shooting it. Going to pass it off to Williamson.
Yeah,
Moretti to Keenan for three. Oof, in and out.
Florham has basically decided we're not even going to defend your three-point shooters. If they can make them, they can take them. They're not even deigning to come out to defend them. So it is an extremely compact zone.
Again, Williamson doing a great job on Coleman, and Maya Jones thought she was fouled. She did not hit that jumper, and Delval with the rebound, and Williamson brought up court, passed it to Stankiewicz, who passed to Keenan, and then Moretti. That was the same play looking for earlier, but unfortunately Moretti could not handle that pass. Stankiewicz, though, will take a three. She misses it, and Keenan saves it to Moretti again.
Nice save by Haley.
Cannot.
But Delaware Valley is completely offensiveless here. I mean, they score occasionally, but there is no scheme at all right now.
They've fallen off big time. And that is going to be an easy drive there for Kylie Drezik, who will be fouled. Let's see who the foul is on.
Scarlett King.
Is that Scarlett? Okay.
Yeah.
Drezik will go to the line to shoot two. And she's actually the best free throw shooter for the Florham. Shooting 66% on the year.
That's the one you want at the line then.
She hits the first. And she misses the second. And Haley Keenan with the rebound. Haley now going to bring up the ball herself. Let's see if she wants to make something happen here. Nope, just pass it right off to Williamson against Moretti. To Keenan, who passes it off to Moretti to Williamson to Stankiewicz, who's going to just throw up a floater and way off the mark. And that is going to be a hard foul on Stankiewicz there.
So for women's college basketball, 5 fouls is there's the bonus. It's a double bonus. There's no single bonus in women's college basketball. So 2 more fouls would put Florham at the line. As we mentioned, Florham's free throw shooting percentage is dreadful. They're about, excuse me,
bless you,
50% on the season.
Jones with the turnaround, misses the jumper, and King again with the rebound to Haley Keenan.
Who forgot about the defender coming down the floor from 25 feet away.
That's right. Tamaya Jones with the hustle play there, and that's what you look for. I mean, coaches love to see that. Hustle in every play.
Yeah.
Especially down by 7. It's a nice play by her, giving FDU the ball back. Refs are talking about something, though, at half court. Not too sure what they're talking about.
I don't know either.
Looks like they got everything figured out. Nope, they're going to the scorer's table.
The possession arrow is pointing the right way, so that's not it.
Forgot to mention as well, everybody stick around because we got FDU versus Del Val men's basketball coming up after this. Doubleheader.
2 for the price of 1.
That's right. But first we got to finish this one up. Coleman going to bring it up half court, like she's been doing all game. Williamson's been playing great defense. Crowd's getting into it now. That's going to be a trip. No, it's going to be no call. And the crowd loves it.
Yeah.
I thought that was a trip on Moretti there, but.
Wrestling team enjoying that one, right? I think that's who that is down there in the corner.
Yes, that is the wrestling team, correct.
And the football team, or some of them are filing in behind the Delaware Valley bench. I don't know if they'll relocate for the men's game.
I'm sure they will. And again, another arrogant pass there by Stankiewicz, Tamaya Jones has been everywhere now this second half, and she's going to go for that miss the jumper.
The same thing I said about King earlier, you say about Jones. You just want to put her about 5 feet away from the rim and tell her she's got to shoot there for the next hour so she can get the right feel and touch, because she's missed 4 or 5 shots that are really completely uncontested.
Already now with the ball. Williamson, Stankiewicz. Keenan's been just running on that baseline all night, and
which worked in the first quarter.
Moretti though for 3. It's too strong, but Haley Keenan with the rebound. Past Stankiewicz had the wide open look, but she didn't take it. Moretti back to Keenan.
Now you're okay running a little bit of clock.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you might as well just run this clock down. You only got 2 minutes left. Up by 7. Stankiewicz to Williamson to Moretti. Moretti's going to drive. Going to give it to King. Nope. Denied, but back to Moretti. She'll miss it and rebounded by Dresnick there. Coleman, they need a bucket here, and they need it fast. They don't have much time left. Coleman's trying to get ISO, it looks like. Going to get the screen from Daly. He's going to drive. And the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Williamson, possibly.
Yeah, there were a lot of bodies in there. You can
believe it's
on Williamson. A lot of people to pick from.
And it looks like Cassie Miller, the team's leading rebounder, is going to check back in for, I'm guessing, Madison Daly. I didn't hear. Who was that foul on?
Williamson.
Williamson, okay. Yep, so Daly will come out, and Cassie Miller will check back in. Again, that's their leading rebounder, and they're going to need some rebounds because Del Valle's had a lot of second chance opportunities, which hasn't led to scoring, but it's taken precious time off the clock.
Right, yeah. They have not had it's 1 and out every possession for Florham on their side of the ball. And
I'm believing FDU just took a timeout here, probably a 30-second timeout. So, yep, 30-second timeout. Drawing up a play here. My money's going to be on. It's going to be going to Downey for a 3-pointer.
That's generally a pretty good bet. Either Coleman takes the ball and tries to drive to the rim, or Downey takes a 3. I said that Moretti had the career high. She's actually just 1 point short of it. I thought she had 27. She has 25. So she needs 1 more point to score to tie her career high and 2 more to set a new one. She does have a double-double tonight. She's got 10 rebounds to go with her 25 points.
And we're back after a timeout. It's going to be Coleman. Angelia Coleman going to the line. Or I'm sorry, Arian Coleman going to the line. Shoot 2. I forgot that Williamson was fouled, or Coleman was fouled, and Williamson.
This is the play they'll run, free throw.
Yep. And Coleman is only shooting 49% from the free throw line this year, so honestly, maybe not a bad idea from Aggie's perspective. Coleman will hit the second, 1 for 2 at the line.
She's had a rough night, 1 for 6, with 10 turnovers in 38 minutes.
If the Aggies are smart here, they're going to play this very slow, take as much time as they can each possession. Don't need to rush anything. King to Williamson. Stankiewicz to Moretti to Williamson. Back to King. Haley Keenan, who is going to travel. That is
not what you were looking for.
That's not what you were looking for at all.
Now, the Aggies at one point had 11 assists to 6 turnovers. They have 13 assists to 18 turnovers.
It's been a rough second half for them for sure.
Yes, it has.
Again, looking for Downey right there, who's open for the 3. She actually got closed pretty fast, and Tamaya Jones saves it. It's going to be playing bully ball, and it's going to get the 2.
Nice shot.
Moretti played the best defense she could there, and it just wasn't enough. Tamaya Jones was determined to get to that basket, and she got what she was looking for, that easy 2.
Delaware Valley really needs points now.
They're going to call a timeout here because they need a basket here bad, whether that's a 2, whether that's a trip to the line, just something. They need anything at this point. It's only a 4-point game with 1 minute and 3 left to go.
They've been outscored 28-13 here in the second half after leading 38-19 at the break. Now remember, we mentioned in the pregame that Florham had a heartbreaking loss on Saturday at home to Wilkes when they were up in the closing minute and saw Wilkes coming back and beat them. They were the home team, and now they're looking to return the favor. And Florham only has one win all year, but it's against Delaware Valley.
All right, Gordon, here we go.
Nice. At least we got a close finish.
That's right. Minute 3 left to go. Del Valle will inbound the ball here from the baseline. Not too sure who's going to be taking
got to pick somebody. Now, I think you go Moretti here because FDU-Florham does not often forgets to defend. They won't get it under the baseline because they called it near the bench. So it won't matter as much. But Florham has a bad habit of not defending whoever inbounds the ball. So who do you want open to take a shot? You want Moretti. And now we're going to talk about it. I thought that second one was the right placement, but...
Yeah, referees getting together here and just making sure they get this right.
Yeah, because it's a big difference. If underneath the basket, you can look for a quick shot and a basket. Out here, you're going to have to set up your offense, which, for Delaware Valley has been a struggle.
And looks like it's going to get right to Stankiewicz. Yep, she'll be commanding the offense here to Williamson, to King on the baseline. King will be driving, but will not take the shot. Passes out to Stankiewicz, to Williamson, to Haley, their leading scorer of the year, and that's a foul.
Now she doesn't score, but they take Haley and they put her in that center position so that when she gets the ball, she can go to either her left or her right. She can pass, she can shoot. You've taken her, instead of giving her two options, sling it on the baseline, take a baseline jumper, and you've opened up the playbook for her.
So Downey was called for the foul there, and Haley Keenan will go to the line. She's a 68% free throw shooter, and she will hit the first. 52-47, favor of the Aggies. See if we can make that 53. And she hits both.
Good job by Haley.
47.
Because she had not taken a shot of any kind in a long time.
Crowd's coming alive here because Aggies are definitely going to need it. This is a big possession right here. That's going to be no call.
Nice pass.
That's a great pass there from Tamaya Jones to find Cassidy Miller.
Well, Florham, I don't know if they have to foul or not. I mean, I guess not. They're trying.
Now they're doing it.
Well,
they waited a good 9 seconds, 10 seconds?
Yeah, I mean, they do need to foul. They're down 2 possessions. You don't want... The problem for Florham is that's just their second foul. So they're going to have to do that 3 more times. Unless they can get really quick fouls, the Aggies are going to be able to run the clock pretty well down here before you can flip the possession, which is why you would do that. Now, for Delaware Valley, they're going to put the ball in the hands of Moretti or Keenan and just wait for Florham to foul them because that's their best 2 free throw shooters.
Which surprises me why Moretti is actually inbounding the ball.
She's also probably the player that Coach Hogan most trusts to get the ball in bounds. Oop, bammo.
Coleman will pick up that foul right there again.
So this next one will be free throws.
And now they're going to still let, trying to find Haley Keenan there. And I'll send her to the line. Tamaya Jones to the foul.
Gentle hug.
Again, Keenan has not been involved ever since that first quarter, and you need her now more than ever. This is ice in the veins type of territory right here.
Nice shot.
And she hits the first one. And Keenan will make second.
So I realize this is going to be a weird one of these, last time a team has scored on a Wednesday night when the moon is full type of things. But the last time Delaware Valley has won a conference game at home in front of a crowd was, give me a second here, February 13th, 2019.
Wow.
So last year they won games at home in front of nobody. The year before that they were 1-23 and 0-14 in conference. So you go all the way back to what would be 3 seasons ago was their last home win in front of anybody here in conference. It was against Wilkes, and they actually had 3 wins in a row to close the season that year. Kings home against Florham, and then home against Wilkes.
And again, Gordon, like you said, this is, 2 teams with not great records, but again, this could be who hosts the playoff game.
This could be who hosts the playoff game, that's right, because I would assume 8 will play 9 in a playing game on a Monday.
So big possession here. Downey, of course, will get the ball and he's going to push off. That's going to be an offensive foul. And I think that just about seals it right there for the Aggies. Downey was trying to get open there. She wanted to take that three-point. I think that's what the play design was, and unfortunately just put that left arm out a little bit too much. And again, another foul. Coleman this time sending, again, Haley Keenan to the line. At least she can get some stats going now.
Yeah. First final of the night, Stevens defeats Arcadia 69-42.
And again, Haley hits the first. And Haley with the second. Get another timeout by the Devils. And I think that that last possession might have just sealed the fate for the Devils there. They're going to need
8 points with 20 seconds. You feel pretty good about that.
They're going to need a miracle here again. Probably looking for Downey's three-point play. They're going to have to find something right off the play. They don't have time to, work a play. They're going to have to do it from the inbound. So I don't know if that's setting a screen so Downey can get open or what, but they're going to have to think of something. While we wait, folks, Delaware Valley women's basketball will be playing their next game at King's College on Saturday, January 29th, and their next home game will be February 2nd, which is a Wednesday, versus Arcadia University. And that's a great play. Again, they were looking for Downey right off the inbound. Haley knew that.
Yep.
Was able to tip the pass.
If it mattered more here, the officials would make them run like a tenth of a second or something, because it obviously took some time because somebody touched it, but it doesn't matter when it's an 8-point game with 19.8.
Keeping a close eye here on Downey. She's going to, get the screen set for her, but no, they're going to go to Maya Jones, who gets that layup. They're going to have to foul right away. Jones is going to foul Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz is a 67% free throw shooter, so again, you're pretty confident with her going to the line.
Yeah, the Aggies' primary guards do shoot free throws pretty well. So that's a team as a whole was 63%, which is a couple of ticks below the average. Average Division III team shoots 65% on the season.
And Stankiewicz a little short on that first one. Maya Jones picked up her fourth with that. Stankiewicz will hit the second. Coleman's got to work real fast here. 13 seconds left. To Jones again, who is going to pass it up to Cassidy Miller with a nice, easy finish there. And Downey with a great steal. Tamaya Jones is not able to come up with it. It's a scramble. It's a madhouse down there. We're not too sure what's going on. If Scarlett King comes up with it, it's going to be a travel on Del Val.
King should have just hit it with her hand and rolled it down the other end of the floor.
Only 1 second left. Even if they do get a shot here, it's not going to matter at the end of the day.
No.
Coleman will inbound it here again. We'll see what the play design is. Most likely to Downey. Yep, she's going to take it. She's going to shoot it. It's going to be a little short. And that will do it, folks. 58-53, your final score. Aggies get their first conference win of the year. Will improve to 5-9. FDU Devils will fall to 1-13 on the year.
Yep, and Eric, you're hoping for now for Delaware Valley is they can get one more win against somebody else, and finish one game in front of Florham, so that Right now they've split the season against each other. You need that one more win, assuming Florham doesn't have another win in them, and they've played Wilkes twice, I think, which would be their best chance to get one. Aggies have not played Wilkes. The first game was canceled by COVID. You want to get one more so that you're in 8th, and I know it'll be 8 versus 9. It'll be for the right to go and play DeSales on the road in the first round of the playoffs. But you want to get that one more win and get a home game at the end of the season.
All right, final stats here for you. I'm just looking at them right now. Aggies finished 37% from the field goal percentage, 31% for Devils, 7 for 22 from the three-point line for the Devils, and 4 for 21 for the Aggies. 13 assists for the Aggies to 19 turnovers, so that's a -6, and 12 assists to 22 turnovers for the Devils, that's a -10. Your team highs. Laura Moretti finished with 25. Unfortunately, was too short of a career high, one short of tying it. And Kylie Drezik with a 15. Cassidy Miller, again, leading the rebounds as per usual with 11, and Laura Moretti with 10. Haley Keenan finished with 6 assists, while Coleman finished with 7. And is there anything else, Gordon, you want to add before we get ready for the men's?
No, good win for the women tonight. You'll take any win, obviously. Nice to get a win in front of the home crowd, and hopefully they can find 1 or 2 more here before the conference season is over and get that play-in game at home.
Perfect. All right, folks. My name's Eric. Appreciate Gordon for helping me out tonight. Thank you to Anthony, our producer, and Kashad, our cameraman, and Chris Elliott, who runs everything here and makes this all possible. Everybody stick around. We got FDU Devils and Delaware Valley Aggies men's basketball coming up just in a little bit.